All right, guys, we're recording. Oh, wait a second. I can turn off. Hi, everyone. This is our washing machine project. I'm Joseph Grant.
I'm Joanne Abraham.
And Aday is also with us. We're from high school Louisville, and our part of the washing machine project was to disinfect and deodorize the clothes.
So the main problem is that the International Space Station has no way of cleaning clothes. And so they set up a project for us to make a washing machine. Now, doing the whole washing machine is too big of a task in the time frame that we had. So our specific portion revolves around disinfecting and deodorizing the clothes using UV rays and titanium dioxide. The reaction between these two items gets rid of bacteria while using a minimal amount of water.
Awesome. And our requirements for our machine was to fit inside an ISS double locker measurement. These are the dimensions that you can see towards the right, and on the left hand, these are more some requirements that NASA put on our project in particular, to where it can't damage the clothes. It has to be easy to use. It doesn't take much time for an astronaut to set up. It needs to be mostly automatic, low maintenance, and other sophisticated like things a washing machine would normally do on Earth, but just in space. And it also has to receive water from the ISS about 78 degrees Fahrenheit, 71 degrees Fahrenheit. So these are all new concepts that we had to work around and comply with while making our washing machine.
So this is the equation. It just shows the chemical reactions that happen. So we have the UV light displaying on the titanium dioxide, and so they react together to make these hydroxyl ions. And so then when they separate, we have water and CO2 release. And so throughout our project, this is what's going to be happening with the clothes and the titanium dioxide combined with water and the UV lights on top of it.
So to do this project, there was a lot of research that had to go into it. And we researched a lot of different ways to achieve this. And so we found out that we needed a wavelength that had to be about 387 nanometers. And instead of mixing the detergent with water, okay, so we researched pressure technology, and we knew that we couldn't use a ton of water, so that's why this didn't work. And there were just a lot of different ways that we thought of doing this washing machine, and we had originally thought of making our component a cylinder, but that didn't work. Like it didn't comply with the other team's projects as well, so that's why we adopted like a tray model instead.
All right, and right, so the materials we needed to make that tray model that Joanne was talking about was wood, some copper rods, a grip cloth, aluminum, and then as well as some glue that would hold it all together. And it was relatively simple once we got the concept at hand, but the wood would hold the box and the frame together. The rods would be the joints that move, the grip cloth, and then the grip cloth would grip the clothes and push them through as a conveyor belt system, as well as the LED lights and the titanium dioxide would be within the box so that it shines and the clothes get disinfected.
So building the prototype, we first started using cellophane paper with tape with two plastic tubes. And so the problem was this: the cellophane paper was too weak and it wasn't able to hold the titanium dioxide unless we combined it with nail polish to stick together. And so one thing with our first prototype, we also used the cardboard box, which was too big, because if we had a smaller container, it was able for the UV lights to reflect to each side and contain everything. Another problem with this prototype is that we weren't able to compensate for zero gravity in space. And the second prototype, we made it smaller, made it out of wood. We made the inside out of aluminum papers so that it can reflect each other. The UV lights can reflect and bounce off. We also replaced the plastic rods with copper rods because of it being a natural disinfectant to bacteria.
So we also had to do a lot of tests to find out which was the best way to kill the bacteria within the clothes. And so here are some pictures of some of the tests that we did with petri dishes and different bacteria, either under our nails or from the computer, things that you would find around the space station. And as you can see all the way to the right, there was that petri dish that didn't have any bacteria on it.
Cool. And with that testing in mind, we needed to coat and build a design that would be completely coated and immersed within UV lights in titanium dioxide. So we got to it. We cut the wood with holes to fit the copper joints in between, and then fitted and cut the cloth to fit within the box and the frame to where the clothes would roll through. And as you can see, it is all, the inside is completely so encased and covered with aluminum foil, so the UV lights reflect, and also it's a very lightweight material that is easy to be transferred into space, so it's a win-win scenario with that one. Now, I think that's the end of our slides. If there's no questions, comments, or concerns, thank you for your time, and I think this is our washing machine project.
Thank you.